Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? I'm just doing a mic check. How is everyone? Thank you so much for joining, guys. Tammy, Cindy, Shaylee, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming in. And for those of you in the background, thank you for coming in. We'll be starting in just a minute, about another minute or so. Just kind of getting everybody to come in. Thank you, Shaylee. Yeah, my herbs, they turned out pretty for the camera. Purple, my favorite color. Yes. Uh, They were ready to go though. They were ready to be shipped out and healing, helping someone align. So it's so funny. The day before I was sending them, no, this sounds crazy, but they talked to me, so they were like, "Come on, let's go. We're ready to go. We got work to do." uh, the life of a medium. Yeah, we'll be starting in about 1 minute. Let me center myself really quickly. Yes, Tammy. I wanted to talk to you about that last night, but I was so upset last night. Um, there is no bank that your bank will connect to my bank. So I'm not sure how you want to do that. But the service that you use and the service that I use do not connect. So, so I was going to email you and even call you, I think, to see, if you just want to take that back or if you want to use something else. So, for those of y'all that don't know, which is in Canada. So, I love that. Doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all to me. Oh, good, Shaylee. I forgot you're in the States. Yeah. And I'm military, so it's like double protected. So, or I mean, I'm not military anymore, but I'm past military. So, yeah, PayPal is usually what I go through. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Alejandra. Me too. Yeah. So, did y'all see? So some of y'all were here, but like Alejandra and Cindy weren't here. Did y'all see the? Hi, Ellen. Did y'all see the live last night? Because my sad side came out. My sad side came out. Oh. Anyway, let me get on. Hold on just a second. I don't know why I was even muting that. Hold on. There we go. Hi, everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for coming here today. Welcome, welcome, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am at Simply Cindy. I am a psychic medium. I have lots of tools in my basket. I do tarot, astrology, and hypnotherapy. I do meditation. I do mediumship. I am a medium, first of all. So, oh, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about everyone else. So welcome, welcome everyone. Thank you. Astrology is my passion. I love astrology. Mediumship is just sort of it's not just sort of, it's like I don't even think of it as separate from me. So I don't consider it like, oh, that's my favorite, that's not my favorite. It's just who I am, right? Astrology is something I get to learn and have been learning. I really don't. I want to say anywhere between 5 and 8. That's when I picked it up. So um yeah. So what that we're talking about was me going off yesterday about what's going on in Tennessee. Well, really North Carolina, but Tennessee, North Carolina, West Virginia. Um, who am I missing? What's in the South? Tennessee, West Virginia, North Carolina. Um, I'm missing someone. Anyway, that area. And I said what I had to say yesterday about it. Georgia, Florida. Thank you. I said what I had to say yesterday about it. I know. So I talked to somebody today that said I could tell when you were holding back, and I'm like, yeah, because I know this is going to sound egotistical, but it's like with great power comes great responsibility. But I'm working with my higher self because I too have things to learn, right? I too have things to grow in. So trusting my higher self is it's the reason that I never answered Hollywood when they called because I don't want to be one of those mediums, right? So Hollywood called for years and years, and I would always say no because I was afraid I didn't want to be that medium and lost her way, right? My higher self has been working with me and saying, yes, you are who you think you are, but know that everything's in place for a reason. You can't be something that you're not, right? You are who you are, which means you have to trust yourself when you have to go off the rails. You have to trust yourself when you get mad, and you have to trust yourself uh, that you, because of the character that you are going to do the right thing for you, right? Does that make more sense? I hope that makes sense without sounding egotistical. But again, um, I have things to grow into, like you guys. We all do. So the eclipse brought that out on. It's okay. Yeah. Yes, I saw that. Bad. Yeah. So it's more than okay for us to be here and to provide support and love for you in return of all that you give us. Yes. Thank you so much for saying that. And that's why, so that's a, that, so doing what I did yesterday tells me that I've grown because in the past, when I had people working for me and people doing my image and blah blah blah, and I had to do this and I had to do that. I had to remember I told you it was the reason I left YouTube and left this because I wasn't able to be authentic, right? And now the fact that I was able to be authentic, I'm able to be authentic the whole time I've been on here right now, right? In the last 6 months, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, whatever. But to be able to really be authentic in this case tells me that I've grown because I'm willing to do it, right? I'm not worried about, is YouTube going to ban me? Are people not going to like me? I've never been worried about that part, but people that worked for me, that was my image. And so, anyway, um, so yeah, it tells me that I've grown and I'm doing the right thing. So, yeah. Anyway, somebody had asked me, I have to go edit that video, and I'm like, I don't even want to look at it. Because I'm not, again, I'm not afraid for me. I'm not afraid for me. I'm not afraid of showing my, I'm an open book. I'm not afraid of showing my emotions. I'm not afraid of showing, wearing my heart on my sleeve. I'm afraid of the power behind the consciousness of, but maybe that's what's needed. I don't know. I'm still working on that, right? Still working on that. So, welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you again for showing up. I appreciate it. Facebook freaking with my upload. Oh no, I don't even get on Facebook anymore. Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook in, I want to say since 2017 or 18 is when I got rid of Facebook. So I've got stuff on there. You can go check, but I don't go on Facebook. YouTube's my baby. YouTube's what I do. I will be opening up to other social medias at some point, but I'm not in any hurry. We're growing this space right now. So please just remember that any person who makes you feel any other way but positive in you being so strong and brave within showing your vulnerabilities. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, I know why I was upset. I'm still upset. It's because it's time for the change. It's time for the change. And if I need to be in this, if I need to be in that space, if we all need to be in that space to get shit done and put a stop to it, then that's what we do. And like I was saying yesterday, yes, I know I'm one person and it's tiny, but it starts with me. It starts with me. Just like for every one of you, it starts with you, right? We change our vibration, and soon enough, um, the bigger vibration, hertz frequency changes, right? Who deserves, yeah. Vulnerability, a selfish, miserable, insignificant person who deserves none of your attention. Oh yeah, no, I know that. I know that. Yeah, so all my votes never went through to my voters. Oh no. Oh no. That's awful. So, I said what I had to say. Yay, Dora. I hope you're okay. You've been on my mind lately. Um, anyway, so I said what I had to say yesterday. Um, like I was telling somebody today, I put it out there. I did our part. Um, our lines are open if they want to. Because I said, email me if you have any ideas, if we can help in any way. There's only one organization that I would even think to send donations to or send something to. And I don't know that I want to take on that responsibility of people giving me money and then me giving it to them. I don't think I want to. I think that with this group, maybe we should, if you feel like it, I'll put the link when this live is over. But the only organization, and yeah, it's an organization. The only organization I would trust is the Cajun Navy, and that's because they're in my backyard. Like I grew up with that, and you don't even have to send money. You can go to their website. It's CajunNavy.org, Cajun Navy official. But I'll put the link on, and you can buy Amazon. So they have a list. Go on their Amazon list and just buy what's on their list. And it's not expensive stuff, but you're welcome to do that if you feel so called, right? Like I'm way out in PNW, I'm way out in the Pacific Northwest, so we can't just go over there. Even if we tried to go over there, they probably wouldn't let us in. So hey, Melissa, how are you? Maybe we could do something to find a few families ourselves and just give it to them directly. Yeah. So I really trust the Cajun Navy. I've seen them work over decades. At some point I've probably known people that were in the Cajun Navy. Um, and the fact that they're taking mules, I mean, like they know what to do. They've been doing this a long time. They know what to do. They know we don't ask permission. We just ask forgiveness later. Like you just go get the shit done. Don't worry about the politics. Don't worry about the government. Don't you just go get shit done. It's kind of how they are, right? Their heart is in the right place and they do the right thing every time. Anytime that there's a disaster, anytime that somebody needs help, they're there. Like nobody has to call them. They're just there. Like they were there day one. That's just who they are. It's kind of how they are. Um, did they get hit again? Who the not yet. Not no, not I don't even know why I said that. Not yet. No, they haven't got hit again. Uh Kathy, how are you? Kathy's here. Still no apartment, but got notice I have to move by November 1st on the eclipse. Wow. Yeah, you've been on my mind. I know something's gonna open up. I know it is. Uh, let's see. Shayla says maybe we could do something. Oh, I've read that. A few families ourselves and give it to them directly. Yeah, if you find families and you want to do it that way, absolutely. Um, but I think like somebody who said it. Oh, I think Aries said, "Do we get to get out of the bubble a little bit?" That's why I opened it up, and then if it comes towards us, if we get an opportunity, if somebody contacts us and we vet them out, we get an opportunity to help, then I'll bring that to you guys, right? So I do want to keep mentioning it because what's going on is not good, and they're like doing it right in our face, and yeah, we should be uncomfortable, and yes, we should be pissed off. There are people, there are babies, there are children dying every day, every minute. that they cannot be found, right? Like I was looking at some of the rescues today, and trust me, I know that these boys know what they're doing, right? But I don't, for the life of me, understand because I know we have special forces, ex special forces there. They may not say who they are, but I know that they're there. There, I don't understand why we cannot get these private helicopters to have some men with some chainsaws down into the thick part of it, get down there, open that shit, and make that a place where people can come. Those people that are inaccessible, get down there, clear out some trees so that helicopters can land and make that a space, right? Like I don't understand. Like these guys know what they're doing. I don't understand. Like it should not take this long. It should not. So um experience. But what I'm saying is they are experienced. I know that there's ex special forces there. I know there is. I know there is. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like get your shit together. And I know you're tired, I know you're overworked, but get your shit together. This is what you train for. So just do it. There's babies, there's mamas, there's grandma and grandpa, that have not eaten, that don't have any water, that need their insulin, that need like get your shit together and let's go. Um, so yeah, exactly. Cindy said that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like I'm looking at it like, what the hell? Just get down there with some fucking chainsaws, clear that shit, make that a drop landing, and then fucking have people go there that can like walk to you real quick or get to them, or at least you can get supplies in there, you know? So, mm, yeah. And like I said, if I could be out in the sun, my ass would be up there hiking with mules. I'd be getting that shit there. Maybe that's why I can't go outside. It's my heart loves like, you're not doing that in this lifetime. You already did that in like several lifetimes. This is not what you're doing in this lifetime. You have a voice, so use your voice. Yeah. So Shaylee, if you don't know, after the Hurricane Helene, there's people that are, stuck. The roads are gone, and these are in the mountains, in the Appalachian mountains. So, and some of them are so thick, and and the way that just the way that life's set up over there. I mean, it could be 40 minutes to the next town. So and everything's gone. Some of the towns are gone completely, like Rock, is it Chimney Rock? That's gone completely. And then the the government's pulling their bullshit. So I was saying the same thing. Canadians are there helping. Yeah, there's a lot of people helping. That's why I've left it open. I know that if we need to help, we'll help eventually. But if you guys want to on your own, I'll put the link to because that's what I'm getting today is that I have a voice, so just use it, right? Um, yeah, I have a voice, so just use it. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put the link to Cajun Navy because they are the organization, the only organization that I trust, and that's only because I grew up around there. It's only because I know them. I've seen them over the years, and at times over the decades, because I'm 55, I've probably known some of them, that were in that. So that's an organization that I trust. That's actually doing something, and they know better than to, because they're from where I'm from. Like that's all the same area. Like we don't trust the government. We just never have. We don't lean on the government. We never have. We do our own thing. Like that's how I was raised. I mean, this is not something y'all don't know. Y'all know if you know me, if you've seen me forever, Cindy knows me. Like if you've been with me for a long time, you know I was prepping before the word prepper. It's just part of what we do, you know. It's just this is why I know herbs. This is why I know canning. This is why I know like this is why I know the stuff. Because that's just taught to all of us where I'm from, right? And now I see that we're going to need it. I've seen it for a while that we're going to need it, right? Which is why I want to build that facility, and which is why I don't want to build that facility, which is why we are going to build that facility. We are going to build that area, you know, so that if there's ever time, there's going to be a place for everybody if they want to come in and stay, or if they want to come in and stay with their campers, right, or their RVs or whatever. Um, so, holy shit, we need to do something. So it was technically a tsunami. I seriously considered moving to North Carolina. Yeah, I had to live in North Carolina. The people are beautiful, but I couldn't stand the freaking government there. No way. We had to be there for a stint. My husband made us go. Because my husband, y'all know Capricorns. My husband was all about his family. So if he could take his family anywhere, he's going to take us. And I was like, no, I want to stay in San Diego. And he was like, no, you're coming with me. I had to go to North Carolina. Uh, but I mean, it wasn't a bad thing. I got to work at Duke and stuff. So uh, let's see. Holy shit, my ex's mother lives there. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is only the beginning. Yeah, it is. So it's still covered in water and people are stuck there. Well, I mean, like the roads are gone and accessibility is gone. So, like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good people, a lot of good citizens doing a lot of good things, right? And it's easy for me to be on the outside and be like, dude, just fucking get down there, open that area up, and get some shit done, right? It's easy for me to say that. Um, but there's a lot of good men out there. There's a lot of good women out there, and they're doing a lot of good. I did hear, I don't know if this is the truth, but I did hear that the FEMA director got a taste of what I said. Be careful for. I told y'all. I know these people. Don't play with them. Don't play. Anyone from North Carolina, West Virginia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama. Who am I missing? Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas. All that. Don't play with those people. Don't. Don't play with those people. They are not playing. They do not play. And so I heard that the director of FEMA was playing with him, and I heard he got hurt. And they said he got a whooping, which to me he got lucky. He got lucky if he just got a whooping, right? Uh, they let him off easy. You don't want to play with those people. You don't. Yeah, I feel so much pain. They need help. Yeah, people sitting in their houses in water. You know what, Cindy? I've seen that they can't even sit in they're floating in their houses. Like it's crazy. They're floating in their houses until they can reach a little bit of the roof. You know, I've seen them where they're floating in their damn houses. It's crazy. Anyway, sorry about that. We're gonna now that was 30 minutes. I'm not sorry about it, but for those of you that came in for the new moon, I will edit this video later to do not the new moon, the full moon in Aries. Um, Again, if you come into this group and you come into these lives, I will be doing live Monday through Friday, starting next Monday. All thanks to you guys because of your likes, of your shares, of your listening to me babble over and over, of you doing private readings with me. All of that has allowed me to do more YouTube, and I appreciate it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I could not do this without you. So thank you. Um, but if you're looking for something when you come into a live that's professional, I was professional for over 20 years. I am not unprofessional. I am not. Like we're gonna do a 3 minute intro or a 30-second intro and a blah 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 and then a da 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 da. You know, I'll give you an intro and an outro, but I do it when I kind of feel like it. So if you need, what I'm saying is, if you need a live where there's a lot of structure, hey Rodney, if you need a live where there's a lot of structure, that's not me. Because I have to balance my south node and my north node, which is south node Virgo, which is over structuring, over planning, and my north node Pisces, which is no planning, going with the flow, right? And so the structure is that I'll be here Monday through Friday. The balance is that it's lightly structured in my lives. Uh, Thank you, Dora. You made it, Rodney. Thank you so much for coming. Where in the hell is Elon? Oh, he's there. He's there. So that's the other thing is Elon sent a whole bunch of Starlinks, and apparently FEMA confiscated it and said they were keeping it for themselves, basically because they didn't. They weren't the preferred vendors or something. I don't know. FEMA's pulling a lot of bullshit, but that's what I'm saying. Don't play with those people because the director just found out. Yeah, the director just found out. You're right. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a whole other subject. I talked about that last night about where the money's at. I mean, that's like a slap in our face. That reminds me. Remember, I said that's what really like set me off was because I saw, you know, Kamala, whatever the fuck her name is. I mean, I know what her name is. I'm just being mean. Uh, Kamala. Uh, like I said, don't let me see you. Do not let me see you in real life, Kamala. Just don't let me see you. I'm telling you right now. Don't let me see you. Seen you before, don't let me see you again. Anyway, the fact that she came out, first of all, why is she coming out? Where is Joe? We have a president. Okay. I don't know what the fuck she was coming out for. And talking about giving aid of 700 up to $750. And then you have to apply for it. And I was like, what the fuck? Are these people just fucking clueless and so out of touch? What are you going to apply with? The fucking laptop that's in the water? What are you going to apply with? The fucking internet that isn't even on? What are you going to apply with? Right? And then I hear today that some people were able to apply and got denied immediately. So first of all, the 750 is a fucking joke and a slap in our face. Like they're just doing it blatantly in our face. If that's one thing I don't like, for people to think we're dumb because we're not. Right? Are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. That's why I was livid yesterday. I was livid yesterday. And I had to hold myself back because, like I said, I know this is going to sound egotistical, but with great power comes great responsibility. And I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Yeah, no, it ain't going to be a Maui all over. They're trying to make it be a Maui, Rodney. Rodney says Maui all over again. They're trying. That ain't going to happen. And here's the other thing. Who the fuck are all the helicopters with the celebrities? Where are y'all? Where's the celebrities that want to fucking get in our face all the time? Here's this and here's that and blah, 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 did. Where are y'all now? All of y'all. Where are you? I don't see you. I've not seen one of you. There's one NASCAR driver that is out there with his own fucking helicopter. That's the only celebrity I have seen. Only celebrity. So where's everybody? I don't understand where you're at. Where's J-Lo? She's always wanted to be in front of the camera. Where's Ben? Where's who else do they talk about? I'm trying to see these people that talk about. Yeah, that's the other thing. If anybody has choppers, if anybody knows anybody that has choppers, they have pilots, they need choppers. So if anybody has choppers, if anybody knows anybody that has choppers, if anybody knows any organizations that have choppers, good night. Oh, got to turn in early. Okay, bye, Rodney. Yeah, where's John Travolta? Where's Like, where are they? I don't know. I don't see them. Like, they want to be in our faces all the time. Where are you now? I don't see them. Anyway, I don't know when we're gonna start talking about this. I'm trying to get to uh the full moon, but y'all keep asking questions. Yes, our voices can be powerful together. Anyway, if anybody knows, if anybody can get choppers down there, uh, because I'm on the West Coast, so the algorithm's coming out this way. Like it took us 3 or 4 days for us to even see what was going on. We didn't even know, right? On the West Coast, we didn't know. We thought everything was fine. Um, I mean, obviously we knew a hurricane was coming. We thought everything was fine. We didn't know. So you two night riding. Let it out. Anyway, with my voice, I'm saying, if anybody here on the West Coast, PNW, has choppers, knows somebody with chopper, knows somebody with plane, like, they need choppers. They have pilots. They just need choppers. If you want to go fly over there, if you want to go help out, that's the best way that they're, so that way, and mules and horses. They actually need good horse riders. So they need horses and mules and but they need experienced horse riders, right? This isn't these terrains are not easy. So if y'all can help in any way, if you know anybody that can, please get the word out. I mean, this is our group doing our part. So if my little voice can reach this side of the country to get that out, let's get it out. Because again, time is of the essence. These people are starving. These people are needing insulin. These people, and I'm hearing that the bees are really bad. The yellow jackets are really bad, and so Benadryl is needed. There's a lot of bee stings. There's a lot of stuff going on. So whatever we can do to help, if we can get the word out over here, and somebody has some way to help them over there, then that's what we do. You two, the band Bono. Yeah, I don't like them anyway, but yeah. Come on, YouTube, get videos to everyone in this country about this. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was asking everybody last night. If you guys can share, if you guys can like, as you're hearting me, the algorithm's letting this go out. So this is not about the numbers for me. This is about getting, like, connecting people. So that, and time is of the essence. These people, it's going to be 6 and 7 days now. And they still have small little villages, like, people of 200, people of 400, people that are way out there that they can't get to or don't even know that they're there, so we need to, like, that. Maybe that's why I'm talking about it for the second night. Like, this is desperate, these people need help, and everybody in the country that knows about it is going and helping, because FEMA and them are fucking it up. And FEMA is not even part of the government. I don't even know what the fuck FEMA's doing, trying to, bully people. So, yeah, they're not even part of the government. Anyway, I will make a video tonight as well. Good, thank you, Shaylee. Yeah, anybody that can. So, for those of you that have come just for astrology, well, guess what? That's just not how it works. Happy Highlands Farm has a list of resources need for their isolated cutoff community. Okay. Happy Highlands Farm. Yeah, like I said before, Happy Highlands Farm. Who is that? Hi, Polly. How are you? So, let's talk about this full moon. Let's talk about the emotional bullshit that I told you I was going to be going on this month. Let's talk about how deep these wounds are. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this full moon. Probably in shock, unfortunately, and most likely we're not prepared for the severity of it. No, they weren't. That's another thing. I'm not even going to get into that, Shaylee. That's another thing. We'll talk about that another day. Let's talk about this full moon. So let me see. Let me try to be a professional here. Let me try to be a professional here for a minute. Um, so we have on the 17th of October, we have the full moon at 24 degrees in Libra. So we've got the sun in Libra. Did I say Libra? And we've got the moon in Aries. Sorry, it's a full moon in Aries. So this is a full moon in Aries. But we got the sun in Libra. So with the full moon in Aries and its conjunct Chiron, there are some deep wounds coming up. We already knew this because of what I said in the October monthly, right? We have these water trines. We have some stuff going on. Things that we hold dear. Remember, Mars and Cancer. Things that we hold dear. Like for me, my country, my land, my people, right? Those things we're going to come up. That's Mars, right? There's, with this full moon, the sun is brightening and shining the light on this moon to illuminate the parts of us in Aries. So what do I identify myself? What if I not allowed to be that I need to allow to be as part of who I am? And the reason I'm saying this is because it's the Chiron wound. There are these deep wounds, and it has to do with your body too, right? Like, what have I not allowed? What have I not said? What have I not shown that I really want to be? Does that make sense? um, so this is Aries. This is the full moon in Aries. This is what's going to be going on. It is connected because if you look, the reason I'm saying all of this is because this full moon is square this Mars in Cancer, right? So the moon and Chiron are squared Mars, and the sun is squared Mars, right? And Mars in Cancer is like, what have I not shown? What do I resent? What have I harbored inside that's going to be shown to me, right? Now here's the other thing, is that this full moon is also squaring. It's not a tight square, but it's a 5 degrees off square. So you guys know I like my orbs at 3 degrees. This one's at 5. I'll still accept it, right? It's a square to Pluto, right? What stability? This Pluto and Capricorn, what system? What system? What system did I think I could lean on that I can't lean on that's showing me something else, right? What I used to think of this particular thing or these particular situations or this particular way, my eyes are being opened. The sun is illuminating this moon. The beauty that I thought I saw in the way that I saw the world compared to me, yeah, that's Pluto bringing that out. What are you afraid of? What did you think you saw that you are now seeing in a different light? Does that make sense? That's what's going to be going on in this full moon. So you guys know how I've told you about the full moons and the rituals or the sort of getting prepared for it, right? Clean your space, take out a pen and paper, take a salt bath, an Epsom salt bath for 10 minutes, no more, no less. Allow yourself to be cleansed, remineralized. Allow that balance to come back in. Get all refreshed. Then get into your space that's clean, that's clear, that's got good energy, and write down some things that you, some places or some situations that you see yourself in the future, but also understand that you're going to be letting go. I mean, there's been a quote on social media that's like, you can't be that new person if you hang on to the old stuff. You just can't, right? This is your chance. This is your chance where the sun illuminates your illusion, the moon, your perspective, your understanding, your feeling, and says, do you really want to keep this? Do you want to continue this or not? Right? And there's fear there, and there's a deep wound there because of, there is a deep wound about you being able to be you, about you being able to identify as you've always wanted to, right? That could be a lot of different things. That could be like, I've never really gotten to say what I wanted to say. I've never really gotten to do what I want to do. And who are you? What's your identity, right? The reason, like, full moons usually aren't this deep, but this one's pretty deep because we just finished that eclipse, the two eclipses, right? We just finished the two eclipses and we have Chiron. That's a deep wound. That's a wound that you have to work with. It does not heal. You have to work with it. Doesn't mean that it will forever be really, really sore. You learn to work with it and the pain becomes easier. Okay, it's almost like you don't have to focus on the pain anymore. But the pain will still be there whenever you look at it, right? So, and remember, we've just gone through this south node, right? There's Lilith. This energy's just gone through this new space that we're in because we just had eclipses. Does that make sense to everybody? Now, if you look, this is, again, this one's at 29 degrees. Pluto's at 29 degrees. What systems? And it's, by this time, by the 17th of October, Pluto is no longer retrograde. He's direct. He's finishing up. You've seen we've had some deaths. We're going to continue to have death. We just had a lot of deaths, right? I told you there was going to be a lot of deaths. A lot of people transitioning, a lot of people transcending, a lot of people, right? You can't, some people, it's not their time, it's not their way, it's not their path to go through these new portals, okay? I don't have the answers to all that because it's a bigger thing, right? But when it's your time, it's your time. And when it's not, it's not. I've told you guys, I've seen it, where somebody should have died and didn't. I've seen that over and over. And somebody shouldn't have died and did, right? And I learned, when it's your time, it's your time. There are bigger things going on. Okay? So we have the 29th degree Pluto. Here comes Mars at 22nd degrees. Remember, I told you guys that 23 degrees is when they start to, for me, in my experience, in all my experience of chart readings, of doing astrology, 23 degrees and on is when they begin to express what they're going to express, like really express it, okay? Then you have Jupiter, this bigger understanding, because it's connected to the sun, this bigger understanding of this way of you, this full moon being, who do I want to identify as? What am I? Who am I in this world? What am I seeing? What am I going to do? How am I going to be? And then Libra over here is like, it takes more than just you. So you and the group, you and the relationship, you and the other person, right? And I see it as, with this wound, who am I going to be, and how am I going to be able to be honest and have integrity and authenticity in myself as I emerge in a relationship, as I am in a group, as I am with a partner, as I am with new partners that are coming, whether it's business, whether it's romance, whether it's love, whether it's work, whatever it is. These are relationships. We have been talking about relationships. This is what I feel like the full moon is. How are you, because of this wound, going to be able to honor yourself and stay authentic and not lose yourself in relationships? Does that make sense? The full moon is on the 17th. See right here. Hey, very nice. Does that all make sense? This is how I see the full moon. And because you're going to come to a bigger understanding, you're growing in Jupiter, right? It's connected to the sun, right? It's also connected to this moon. See? So it's trine the sun, it's sextile the moon. So there is something here. A trine to me means you don't have to really do anything, it'll just come to you. A sextile, however, is an opportunity. So you still have to do something to make this opportunity valid, right? So I see with the sun, you see it clearly. You don't have to do anything to see it clearly. But with the moon, which is your feelings, your emotion, your perspective, there's a choice. There's an opportunity there's an opportunity there for you to grow about your identity and with this wound. But that is going to be up to you. You get to decide. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen says, I like the way you explain the connection. But Mars, because that's a square. Remember, it's a square. It's a strong square too, right? Mars, you can almost think of Mars as the energy right between this Chiron and this moon. I'm hurt. It's a deep wound that maybe it's coming up, but I have some resentment. I have some feelings about this. I have some things I want to do about this, right? I mean, you can see it kind of play out in what's going on right now with me, right? Me having to talk about this, me getting so upset about what's going on, this injustice. I have a sad side. My moon is sad. I cannot stand injustice. Okay? I cannot stand it. So, I mean, it's kind of like that. The same scenario is not going to play out for you. It could, but it probably won't. I'm just saying you can see it in me, right? But there's a deep wound there. There is a deep wound about injustice, right? There's some resentment there, right? So again, but there is an opportunity. This opportunity right here, this sextile right here with Jupiter. There is an opportunity to grow in this. There's an opportunity for bigger understanding. There's an opportunity to be you and merge with the group in new relationships, in new ways, with new people. That makes sense? Yeah. Does all that make sense? If you look right here. So I'm getting removed and shut down for being upset over what is happening and for talking about using all caps. That's cool. Have a nice life, people. What happened? What happened? You're getting distracted? Okay, wait. I haven't been reading. What's going on? I got put in timeout and removed them on my other account. For what? I missed all of this because of this. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Shaylee. I'm sorry, but if you could just refrain from using all caps. It's just a thing that they do when you do that, and they have my permission to do that. And I apologize. There was another person that used all caps. Oh, this is really turning. Gotcha. Well, hmm. No, I wouldn't think so. But maybe Tina was trying to. Oh, we have two different personalities, right? We're women, we're wise, we're older. We can have some grace. Remember, I said this Mars and Cancer is going to do that. Remember, I said that. Like maybe we give people some grace. Maybe we say, all right, they didn't mean to. That wasn't them. She's not rude. She is passionate. Yeah, exactly. Because I know Shayla's never been rude on here. Okay. Well, do not blame Ellen because Ellen's doing what she's supposed to be doing. Ellen's doing and honoring, like, if you're disturbing, whether that's a misunderstanding or not, don't blame Ellen. We have to have it calm here, right? Yeah. Ellen's been doing this a long time. She's handled a lot of people, not just on this channel, she's done other channels. So, you know, I didn't mean to use all caps due to the subject I was speaking of. I get it, Shaylee. I get it. It's just like me. I get to rant and rave, right? And you were doing the same thing. But that's not Ellen's fault. That's you can blame me because I'm the one that wants it calm here, right? So, yeah. Paula responded to you in all caps out of respect, assuming you were visually impaired. Does anyone see the concern with me being shut down when I was simply speaking of a situation that was detrimental to this country? Yes. I think we all see that. I think we all see your perspective. Okay. What I'm saying is don't blame Ellen. You can blame me, right? Yeah. Thank you, Cindy, for saying that. We aren't like this here. Please just stay calm and be here as support. Thanks. I get it. You're passionate, and I'd said that about. We talked about this the other day, right? You weren't shut down. You were given a short cooling off period to get your emotions in check, so the rest of the chat can enjoy Cindy. Yes. So we're just going to call it a misunderstanding. We're going to call it a Mars in Cancer. There are going to be feelings hurt. I'm talking about how resentment plays out. Some people are passionate and want to like, rah, 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 rah. I've been doing that for the last 2 days, right? And some people don't want to hear it right now, right? That's fine. Ignore what is going on. Okay. You said that's fine. Ignore what is going on. How am I ignoring what is going on if I'm addressing what is going on? How is that ignoring it? Hi, Cindy. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Let's move on about you want to teach. Okay. Okay. Hi, Wendy. How are you? So, I'm getting back to this. Does everybody understand what I was talking about? Yes, the tea. No. You know what? Let's talk. Stop. Nobody type anymore. Okay? We're all just need to take a breath. Okay? Let's all take a breath. We all love each other here. We all respect each other here. We all want to support each other here. All the bickering and stuff, that's what they want us to do. That's what that energy wants. Why? Why? That's not who we are. We've already done that. We've already been to hell. We've already done that bullshit. You guys already know how to win an argument. You guys already know how to take down somebody. You guys already know how to put people in their place. All that's your ego. Okay? Stop. That's not what this is. This is a very different place. This is a safe place for everyone. Okay? For everyone. Exactly. That Tammy's right. This is not a place where you need to pick up your sword. Eventually, we're all going to pick up our swords together. I promise you. Okay? I promise you we're going to pick up our swords together. Right now, we are being guided that we don't have to pick up a sword yet. We need to put down our swords. Okay? Shaylee, I asked you to stop. Okay? And just when I say stop and everybody's calmed down, you want to make another comment and get it going again. Can we just have some grace with each other? I've already told you, you all are all smart. You all, I said, I would go to war with you. You all can put people in their place. You all have been through hell. Each one of you have been through hell. This is not a place where you need to argue. It's just not. It's not. It's not a place where these are your people. These are your people. Put the sword down. Tammy was right. We'll all pick it up in a little bit. Trust me. We're getting there. And I understand. But what we have to learn to do in this group is work together, because the rest of the world is not going to want us working together. It's not. Okay? Can we get defensive? Yes, absolutely. But that's what we're all here for, right? And if you can just put your ego aside and say, okay, it was a misunderstanding. They're probably wrong and I'm right, but I want to be a part of this. And I could be seeing it wrong, right? Let's just have some grace for each other. There's enough fighting out in the world. I mean, y'all heard me. There's enough of that out in the world. We don't need that here. This is not what this is. This is not who this group is. Y'all have already fought. You don't need to do that here. I promise we're all going to do it together. If y'all want to fight, we're going to do it, but we're going to do it together. Okay? Right now, we need to put our swords down. Trust me, it's going to come. 2025 is coming. Okay? And if you're willing to be a part of that, if you're willing to put your sword down, this is not the place. This isn't. It's not the place. I'm glad we're having this conversation, though. I am glad we're having this conversation. Because if my ego gets too inflated or somebody else's, we need to calm it back down, right? This is the safe space. This is the authentic space, okay? But this is not the space for the sword yet. I'll let y'all know. Actually, y'all will probably already know by the time I let you know. You'll be like, yep, I was feeling that. But right now is not it. We are still, how do I say this? We are doing the hardest thing for us, and that is to put the sword down. Remember when I said, I know what I'm asking of you guys? You are being asked to lean on. You are being asked to divulge, to be authentic, to open your hearts. You are being asked to do something that y'all have never gotten to do, that you don't know how to do, that you don't feel comfortable doing. That's what this place is. And Spirit is like, We know y'all are gung ho and y'all are quick with that sword, but we need y'all to heal and bond together before y'all pick up that sword again. And it's coming. Don't worry. You're going to get to pick up your sword. But not right now. Right now, we're being asked to bond. Right now, we're being asked to know each other so well that when we pick up our sword, we already know Kathy's right here on my left, Cindy's on my right, Ellen's up at top, Tammy's in the front, Lauren is over this way, Aries is this way. Like, we will just know. We will be this beautiful dance. That's what we're being asked to do right now. We can't get there if we don't bond. So as much as y'all are talking about being a hermit, and we've talked about that before, you're actually in training. That makes sense to everybody? But I get it. We've got energies that are chaotic right now. But that's the rest of them. We need to make a conscious effort to be training in here, to have this space in here. It doesn't have to be love and light. I already told you. It just has to be authentic. That makes sense to everybody? Did everybody take a breath? Everybody okay? I'm glad that this happened. I'm glad that we're having these conversations. I told you, it's going to get uncomfortable. And that's okay. Because we've been through worse. We just never been through this, where we're being allowed, we're allowing ourselves. That's the word. That's the phrase. We're allowing ourselves. Can we type now? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Get grounded, hug a tree. No, seriously. It's true. Get grounded. Like, it's okay. I know each one of y'all, like, every one of y'all that are in here, every one of y'all know how to pick up a sword and use it. I have no doubt. Okay. But now's not the time. This is not the time. We're supposed to be bonding so well that we know what each other's next move is going to be. Okay. My tree fell down in a storm. I'm sorry your tree fell down in a storm. There's a lot of people's trees that fell down in a storm. I know somewhere under all the stuff everyone has been having to dig through, there has to be a pony. Now I know why I grounded before this live. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. So, what's so crazy about 2025? Why do y'all gotta always call me out? Y'all always have to call me out. Okay, I will say this. It is almost time for me to let you guys know about 2025. I was hoping that I could do that. No, I still think I can. I can't tell you tonight. Okay. But, and the reason I'm not saying it now and haven't been saying it for the last 2 years, 2.5 years that I've seen it. No. Since 2019, I saw it. I have not said anything because we are such a powerful consciousness, or conscious, or bigger conscious, right? That I didn't want you to become aware of it, and then there's more of a possibility for it to manifest, right? This time period, this 2025. I've been giving you guys clue over the last year. No, even before then, when I was trying to come back on, I was just, you can look back at my other lives. my 2023 and 2022 lives when I came on and was saying we got to prepare. Like we 2025 is not going to be a joke, okay? And that's all I've been able to say. And the reason is because y'all are so powerful. I knew the people that were with me, that were watching me, that y'all are powerful. I did not want us to be part of that definite manifestation. So I'm like I'm waiting as long as I can so that to see if it's changed in any way, and it has changed some, right? But like if I told y'all back in 2022 and if I told y'all now, it may not it may be like that's what's coming, right? I'm still like holding out hope that it can change a little bit more before I say anything. Does that make sense? Okay. So I don't know. If y'all get a dream from your higher selves, if y'all get a vision, if y'all go under, if I put you under, and if y'all get an answer that says Cindy can say, then I'll know for sure. I can say. I'm like holding out hope that it changes still a little bit more, right? We are a tough crew. We're a very tough crew. I'm asking, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are like Bruce Lee with the sword, okay? Y'all are like the Matrix. Y'all are like Keanu Reeves with the sword. Like, y'all are some tough MFers, okay? I'm not kidding when I say I would go to war with you and we would win. Y'all are tough. Tough. We're all tough. But that's not what we need to be right now, okay? We've already done that. We've already proven that. We've already been to hell. You're back now from hell. That's the analogy I've been getting. That's why I've been telling you guys. Y'all went to hell, you danced with the devil, you threw that motherfucker out, and then you decided to come back. Right? You come back now from hell. The hardest thing for people when they go to war is when they come back and try to live a peaceful life. That's very hard. Trust me, I know a lot of you have a lineage that has military men, soldiers that have military men and women. So you know. I have an uncle who is now crossed over, who was a Green Beret, who could not live in society after Vietnam. It's hard. It's not easy. We never got to see him. He was up in the mountains. In the mountains. Because he could not live with people. When I say I have a lineage, I have a lineage. Yeah, I know. It's not easy. It's not. So I know what I'm asking of you. But guess what? I have complete faith in y'all because each one of y'all have never failed at anything that you do. I know this is the thing to do. I know it is. And I know that you're going to succeed at it. Okay? You're going to do what my uncle couldn't do. We're all going to do what my uncle couldn't do. So, Kathy says, I just bit my tongue. Ellen says, well, at Simply Cindy, despite my resistance to you telling me I need to connect with people, I followed through and started the Discord channel and will be going live a few days a week on YouTube. That's awesome. That's so awesome, Ellen. Let us know when you're going to go on and we'll come and visit. Unless it's the same time that I come on. And then we can't come and visit. I keep dying in wars though. Oh, Dora. Let's see. Kathy says, I seen a change, friend. Yeah. She said, I seen it change, friend. It's changing. I'm holding out before I say anything. I like I'm holding out. I guess I took my chill pill before coming. Good. We needed you and Kathy and Dora to keep us grounded. Alejandro says it's so weird being in Rambo mode when you are just at work, safe. I know. I'm asking y'all to do the hardest thing that you've ever had to do in your life, and that is to be at peace, to be in comfort, to be in safety. Those are spaces we all dreamed of. I'm not asking you to dream of it. I'm asking you to be in it. That's a very different thing. I'm You're no longer seeing that it's out there. I'm showing you that it's right here. That's a very different view. Very different. Polly says, only true warriors can be a healer. Yeah. Cindy says, yes, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's so funny. I knew this was going to happen tonight. As I was getting prepared, I was like, why do I feel a disturbance in the force? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. But I did say that in my head. Why am I feeling a disturbance in the force? It's here right now. It's here. We're in it. We're in it. I'm asking you to stay in it. I'm asking you to be in it. I'm not asking you to look for it. I'm not asking you to wish for it. I'm asking you. That's what I've been saying. If you've been listening to me for the last few lives, I've been saying these women don't just hold the space. They are beginning to be in the space as well. Y'all are good at holding it. Y'all are very good at holding a space. What you need practice in is learning to be in that space. Does that make sense? That would be great. I posted it on my community tab on my YouTube channel. Here's a link to my test live. Okay, perfect. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, Ellen. You got this. And it is. It's right here, right now. Right here, right now. Right? Winnie, I didn't even know you were gone. It's definitely hard getting used to being in the spotlight again after all the trauma. Yeah. Hey, being a mod isn't always fun, but I too do take the job seriously. Please don't think it's an ego thing. I really take the job of keeping the chat clean and friendly. It's not personal, I promise. Ellen, I've worked with lots of mods over the years, and I can tell you know what you're doing. My hope is that just by doing what you're doing, these women will, because some of them they would be great mods had they been, have they been trained. But you just happen to be a person that was able to be mods at different, for a while in different channels. So you have experience, right? These women don't have egos. They're willing to learn. I can tell that you know what you're doing. I actually commented to David. I think I told my daughter. I told somebody else. I was like, she knows what she's doing. I could see it. I've worked with a lot of mods. And I can see you know what you're doing. So, and always, 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 I'll say this in front of everybody. Anybody that starts attacking you comes through me first. You stand behind me. I will never say it's your fault and da da da. I just won't do that. That's just not who I am. If somebody needs to take the fall, I will, because I can handle it. I'm very good at speaking. I know how to I was trained, I think Scripps probably paid $10,000 for me to be trained on how to diffuse situations. Maybe even $15,000. I have no idea. Scripps paid a lot of money for my training in my career. So, so guess what? I'm gonna use that training. It costs a lot of money. It didn't cost me money, but it cost them money. But all of you, if you're my mods, you stand behind me. I know how to diffuse situations. And no, I didn't think you were out of line at all. If I think you're out of line, I won't even say that in public. I'll tell you in the background. But I didn't think you were out of line at all. I understand. I read energy. I can tell. I know what you saw. The things he saw over things. Of course. I need you at my job. If I wasn't using my relax rod, it could have been bad. Haha. But are the herbs helping? That's what I want to know. Are the herbs helping you, Wendy? So Wendy was the one who I'd been working on to get all those herbs out, right? And so I was able to make extra for these things that I'm showing, or that I'm going to be, uh, yeah, these things that I'm bringing out. Let's just say that. Yeah, me too. I stayed quiet. Oh, my relaxed gummies. Yes, the herbs. Good. Good. I was going to call you today because I wanted to check up on you. Here's the thing, people. When you're working with me with herbs, I need you to be very vocal. So I think I mentioned that because Kathy's next. And I think I mentioned to Kathy, I need you to be texting me. I need you to be. So Wendy's doing a diary, right? Which is something I asked too. So just making sure. I owned a restaurant and you learn how to diffuse situations fast. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I think everybody should work in a restaurant. They are working and the well being is. Oh, do you like the well being? We have to, we're gonna have to wait till next week for you. But yeah, the well being. I'm so glad. Oh, that makes my heart happy. I'm telling you guys, I had them packed up and I was doing the last energy on them, you know, saying thank you so much to all the herbs that I'd made. Said thank you so much. I know you're gonna do so much good. I know you're gonna, and I'm just talking to them, and all I heard back from them was, "Let's go. I'm ready to go. We got work to do." Like, okay. Oh. When he says I'm happy from the inside, that is so awesome. That's gonna make me cry. That is so awesome, Wendy. Oh, you deserve to be happy, each one of you. That's gonna make me tear up. I'm so happy for you. I want each one of y'all to find that. Each one of y'all. I can't wait to feel better. I know that's what I want for every one of y'all. Love it. Plants like to be talked to. Oh yeah. That's why I always say I do the Dr. Emoto way, right? So Dr. Emoto was the one that did the just look him up. He's the one that did the things on the plant, the experiments on the plants. Um, Not on plants, on water. And what he was showing was the energy, our intention, our focus, our words. So he did it with intention first. Then he did it with attitude, with focus, and then he did it with words to show how energy can represent itself, right? So their intention was like he had icicles water where he would intend for them to be and be saying ugly intentions and then good intentions. And you can see the beautiful things that they did. And then he had words written on two different waters, two different crystals, which he turned into ice, right? And it showed, like, one would say you're ugly, the other would say cancerous, the other would say happy, you're so beautiful. Like, it would just say these words, just writing the words, not even saying them. And you can see the difference. And then saying them, picking it up and saying it and holding it and loving it, or picking it up and just despising it. And he was trying to show, and he proved it. He proved just how powerful our vibration, our words, our intention, our focus is. So I take that because I have a science background, my mind, and I'm like, I know this will work with plants. And so that's the difference between me as an herbalist and other people as an herbalist. From the beginning, I don't even get near my plants if I'm in a bad mood, which I'm rarely in a bad mood, but like yesterday when I was all upset, there's no way I would get near them. So that's why sometimes it takes me a long time to get them to people, because I'm like, I'm not going to just touch them just because I need to get them to you in 2 days. And Wendy understood that. She, at the very beginning, she was like, you do you, however long it takes, right? So if, something's going on, I only go to the plants and are around the plants when I'm in great energy, when I can intend greatness, when we can talk about their alignment that they're going to be helping, and I dance and I sing to them, and they're my babies. And that's why I said, when somebody had mentioned that the picture looked really good on my community tab, I was like, my babies, they're so pretty. They were so pretty for the camera. They're now Wendy's babies, and she can feel them. She just said she feels so much, but she feels happy. Each one of you that I have worked with, y'all deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in that space. And I am doing everything I can to help you get into that space. But it is an energy exchange. It's an energy exchange. Unfortunately, because of the way capitalism is, the system is, we have to have an energy exchange, right? Let's see, Cindy says, always, that's why I told her to chill. Oh, wait, what did I say? Oh, I saw that. Oh, and then Cindy said, I will always have your back. Yeah, that was a very cool series of studies he did. Yeah, it was very cool. Yes, GPI course. Cindy, you remember the course, mate? Let's see, Wendy says, I always tell my food and water, I love you and thank you for nourishing my body. Yes, absolutely. They tested tears too. Happy and sad tears are very different. All tears are different to a molecular level. Yes. All the pictures were great. Love the packaging. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm more of a simple elegant. And because I want you to know that each one of those things, like I made gummies for her, I made syrups, I made balms. She's got a phase 2 coming. She's going to get body butter and all kinds of stuff, right? All of those things do not have additives. They don't even have gelatin. I use plant everything, organic, everything. The bottle, it's in a bottle. Yeah, it's all natural. Everything is natural. There's nothing that's not natural. To the wooden spoons. Like, everything is organic. Everything is natural. Everything is of the highest quality. Everything. And it costs more, but it's worth it. Because this is going in your body, and it is part of the alignment. And this, one day, we will do on a bigger scale as this facility is built. Cindy said, I saw the machine that you place on a leaf of a tree. It was singing music. Yeah. Did I show that to you guys? I wanted to buy that, actually. Yes, yes, very strong energy. Tina said, bottle is a glass bottle, you mean? Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, plants talk. There are some cool shorts going around YouTube about asking plants to touch you and it will reach out to you. Absolutely, I will do that. I haven't, this is, you can look on my other channel. I can't remember which channel it's on. But um, when I'm training people to be able to like move objects, move trees, move things, that's how you do it. You connect with that vibration, and they're a living plant, right? And so you connect to their resonance, and then you can talk to them, and then you can ask them if they can work with you, and then you can, that's why you can have them move. You can ask them to move. I used to do it all the time on camera for people when I was teaching you guys. I could make something from across the way move. I'm still trying to figure out the moving trees. I don't think it's all AI. No, I've done it. I'm saying I've done it. I've bent spoons in front of you guys. I've levitated things. I've moved stuff. Now, I have to go back into training for that again to teach you guys. But that's the stuff that we're going to be doing also at our place. Right? When all this is showing you that you are in charge. That's why I did it out in the public. I wasn't doing it for my ego. I wasn't doing it to like, blah. I was doing it to show you guys because I was excited to show you that you are capable of these things. I am no one special. You guys are capable of these things. You just need some tools. Like, you just need to remember. That's all. Tina needs to start with your herbs also. Breast cancer survival. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I want all the herbs, but I don't have all the money to get them. I know. I know. Trust me. But we can start little. We can figure something out. Yeah, we're going to figure something out. I mean, huge trees moving around in the forest. I've seen. Oh yeah, where they're walking. Yeah, all over the world. Didn't seem like humans were involved. No. Cindy, yes. Oh, still have my card, or you still have my card? Your mama did. What are y'all talking about again? uh, how long has this been going on? Okay. I'm like just talking to y'all. I hope I tried. All I can say is I tried. All I can say is I tried. And do you see what my higher self does, what the teacher does? The teacher's like, if you try to structure it, it's gonna blow up. We're gonna show you, but you can't structure it. You gotta just go with the flow. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm gonna have to really edit this stuff out. There's only a little part. There's only a little part that talks about the full moon in Aries and what's going on. But I'm glad that we're talking about this other stuff. So, I'm lost. I don't know what y'all were talking about your mama. I was talking about the herbs. And then I realized, oh, we're supposed to be talking about, but I think I was finished with, yeah, I'm finished with that. We're gonna try again Monday. Oh gosh, this is Friday. Where the hell is my week gone? Your mom has monkeys. Like for real? She has monkeys? Oh, money. I'm so sorry. Money. Okay. Ellen says, well, it all kind of relates to the full moon in Aries. Tempers flare and emotions raw. Yes. And it relates to Mars in Cancer. And it relates to Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn, right? And it relates to Saturn in Pisces. Like, I was gonna say poor Libra, but yeah, she's got Lilith in there. Yeah, she's got Lilith in there. Like it's strong emotions right now. Strong emotions. So if anybody wants to come back, I'll be here Monday. Oh shit. If anybody wants to come back and learn something or just have a good time, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? No, I do have some surprise for you guys. Next Thursday, we have a surprise. Um, we are going to have one of you amongst you that is going to come out and talk and tell her story. So uh, I hope that y'all make it next Thursday. It is going to be awesome. And then the next week we're going to have another that is going to come out and tell her story. Because I want you to know that you are not alone. I want you to know that when I say I know y'all have been to hell, I know. I know. I not only see it because they tell me and I can translate it, but I see it when you tell me and you're under and you translate it. Right? Let's see. Yeah. Or get put in timeout. Now everybody's gonna be good around Ellen. Yeah. We all have such strong personalities. You did good, Ellen. Yeah. I mean, we all have really strong personalities. Um, I know what I'm asking. I know. Trust me, I know. I had worked. I knew this 2 years ago. Let me tell you a funny story. So, like 2 years ago, right? Was it 3 years ago? 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when I was mad because of what was going on in the world. So imagine I'm mad and I'm like, I don't want to fucking help people. Like, I don't want to. They're not. Are they even worth it? Show me that they're worth it. Like, show me. Like, I was so pissed, right? My Saggy side. And then my higher self starts showing me, start showing me the group, start showing me the souls, start showing me what we are going to be learning, right? So here I am, not even like sure I'm even going to do it. And then they're showing me all these strong souls, old, wise, showing me you guys, wise, and not everybody's not even here yet. Wise, old souls coming down here, being in a meat suit, having their personalities, and then what we're learning. I'm like, you think those strong people? I mean, I kind of felt like Moses actually. You think those strong people are going to listen to me when I tell them to put their sword down? You think those strong people are going to be peaceful and be vulnerable enough to open their heart and bond with each other? Like, how am I going to do that? I don't know how to do that. do that. And first of all, I don't even know if I want to help. Like, I was doing that 2 years ago. That's what I was saying to you. I think it was 3 years ago. Like, can you imagine? I was like, oh, hell no. They're not going to listen to me. They're strong people. They're not going to listen. I'm asking them to do something they've never done before. I'm a Virgo. I follow the rules and make others do it too. How many we have a lot of Virgos in here. We have a lot of Virgos in here. Remember, I have the brain like an elephant. Never forget what's been said or done. Yeah, I was talking about my AGPI card. Oh, still. Sorry. They were talking about the herbs. Yes, I got it. That's why I was like, what? Hi, Cindy, and good morning from Sweden. Saturday for me, going to work soon. Hi, Karina. You missed the best part. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're so lucky to have you. Thank you for joining us, my sweetheart. Um, Ellen says, I'm not sure most of us have actually unsheathed our swords. Oh, I have. I think we're armored up and ready to go, and the masses will be sorry when they make us pull them out. Yeah. I wish I could say that was true, that most have not unsheathed. But in this group, make no mistake, some have unsheathed. Again, when I say I will go to war with you, I would go to war with every one of y'all. I would, and I know we'd win. But we don't want war. We already know that. We've been there. We've done that. Ha, I'm Taurus. I stand on tradition. Oh, this Virgo has. What's the weather there? Yeah, what is the weather there, Karina? So I'm also seeing that it's freaking heated everywhere, but here, thank you. Thank you. I am so lucky to be where I'm at. It's nice and cool here. Nice and cold here. Oh, and yeah, I was so upset yesterday. I didn't even get to tell you I bought new pajamas. I was so upset yesterday and today. I didn't even get to tell y'all I bought new pajamas. I'm trying to get, because you know how we are. Like, we have pajamas, but I want new ones. So I got some new pajamas and I was going to show them off yesterday, but I was so pissed off I forgot to talk about it. Just have to listen again later. Yeah, Karina. Ellen says, how's Chance doing tonight? Oh, to Polly. You two have to get on Discord. Yes. So Ellen is starting I think she's going live. Are you going live on YouTube too? And Discord? She's given us the link if you want to go to the link again. When are you going to go live? Um, I'm willing to go if I'm not on live myself, but I'm willing to go. Looking good. Thank you. Isn't that cute? It's cute. And I didn't even get to ask you guys, are you guys in your PJs? Are you, well, Karina, she's just waking up. And Eagle's gonna show up like 5 minutes before we get off. I love my Eagle, but it's like her algorithm just tells her right before it's time to go. Poor baby. I love her. I love each all. I love every one of you. I'm thinking Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, noonish. Okay. So that's three. That's perfect, actually. Yeah. Here it is nice and going to be sunny today. Awesome. We had rain today, and I think our high was like 64, which is, what is that Celsius? Is that like 23 or 21? Or no, is it 19? I think it's 19 Celsius. Um, I'm here almost asleep, but listening. Eagle's always in the back row listening. Eagle, I love you. I'm glad you're here. I know you're always holding space. Not into PJs. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to wear PJs. You don't have to wear PJs. You could be without anything. It doesn't matter. You can have a long shirt. You can do whatever. Be in your sweats. The whole point is I want you to be comfortable. So if you see me comfortable, you're gonna get comfortable, right? Here's a link. Please look at my community tab for updates. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ellen. We'll definitely do that. Congratulations, though. I'm glad you're doing it. I'm glad you're doing it. Each one of y'all have a lot to say to the world. And though it's not time to pick up the sword yet, I know we want to. I know we want to. Shoot. I'm like, where's my sword? I know we want to. We can't. We can't. We can, but it's not advisable to do that right now. Right now, our mission is very, very hard. Right now, our mission is to bond and open hearts and be in peace because that resonance matters. That's where we're going. That's where the world is going. We need to be in that. Compassion, empathy, sympathy, understanding, relaxed, aligning. Those are all like words that the spiritual community uses, but they don't do it. We have to do it. We have to do it. Thanks for asking, Ellen. He's better. Hey, after what you told me, are you sure I want to be on Discord? Yes, it's safe, I promise. Bond and transmute. Very good, Kathy. Thank you. Bond and transmute. Bond and transmute. The one thing that I missed when I was in the healthcare field, when I'd get to work, because I was on the executive side, right? So, but sometimes I'd get to look at procedures. I'd get to look at these wonderful doctors that are very famous. I'd get to look at them work, right? One thing that I noticed is when I got to do a rotation down in the ER, I could see how it was like a dance. Like the doctor, the nurses, the MAs, all of them, it's a dance. It's like they're already there before the other one's telling them or didn't even tell them, but handing them this and moving that and doing that. It's like a dance. They all do. They don't get in their way, each other's way. And I've seen it. The good crews, I've seen it where it's a beautiful thing to watch. I don't even think they realize they're not saying things as the other one's giving them what they need. And it's just a dance where they dance and they're getting this person to be stable, right? So I always thought that was a beautiful thing. I could see the energy of it, and that's what they showed me about us. We need to be able to just know where everybody is and how everybody is when we pick up our swords. And that takes practice here. That takes being vulnerable. That takes giving some grace. That takes understanding your boundaries and why you're being triggered, right? Understanding yourself. Because we're not going to pretend to be at that vibration. That's everybody else. That's not what we are. We're not going to pretend to be love and light. We're not going to pretend to be authentic. We're not going to pretend to have the social skills to be okay. That's not who we are. To be in that vibration, in this vibration, means we have to look at ourselves and transmute, what Kathy said, transmute this, right? Why is that triggering me? Why is that bothering me? Why? It starts here. But guess what? We don't have to do it alone. We have each other now. I know we're used to doing it alone, but we don't have to do it alone. We have each other. So if I get stuck on something, somebody has a question about something, then, you know, if Cindy has a question about something, Dora could say, oh, I've been through that. This is how I handled it. If Kathy says, oh, Polly, I've been through that. This is how I handled it. Oh, say, or Tammy can say same, or Ellen can say same, and this is how I did it, right? Yes. Love that rhythm when we sync up. Yes. Good. So Ellen says, they just scientifically proved that Van Gogh's Starry Night is actually what things look like at a quantum level. Wish I could see things the way he did, but I do feel them. It's so weird. It's funny because what I'm getting is that you see, we as a society sees Van Gogh as this awesome thing, but we don't realize that. I don't think you'd want to see it the way that he sees it. You have your own unique perspective as an old soul, right? And that could be the reason why you don't see it, because you're trying to see it through his lens when you should see it through your lens. Does that make sense to you? That's what I'm getting. I don't know why that's important, but that's what I'm getting. It's like people that want to so badly want to hear spirit, right? Or want to see spirit, right? And then people ask me as a medium, can you see them? Sometimes it depends on the energy, it depends on their frequency, it depends on their involvement, how enlightened, how evolved are they, right? But if I tried to see it like somebody else tries to see it, then I probably wouldn't see it. So when people are saying, I wish I could do what you could do, you can, you're just going to do it in your own way. It is a part of you. You have your own lens. Just because I say I have all of my clairs open doesn't mean I'm anything special or better than you. I just see it different. That's all. I just know how to translate it. I happen to have Venus in Taurus. I mean, in Aries in my second house, which is Taurus, right? That means my vibration, the way that I speak, the tone that I have, people listen, right? It doesn't mean I'm any more special than you are. I just see it in my, and that's why I say you have your own unique way. If you're trying to see spirit outside of you, it may be that your unique way is not to see spirit outside of you in that way. It may be a very unique way that I don't even understand yet. But we won't know that if you don't allow yourself to be you. We'll forever be trying to be like everybody else. Like, I'm not trying to be like the Long Island medium. Never have, actually. Not trying to be like the Long Island medium. Not trying to be like Tyler the medium. Not trying to be like, well, I don't even know who all's out there anymore. I'm not trying to be, but never have. I'm me. But I don't have the ability. How do I say this? I don't have any ability that you guys can't have. That's it. You just have to, some of you, train so that your own ability comes out. And I promise, when we open our place, I will be teaching that. I will be helping you evolve to those points of mediumship. I'm not going to do it before then. That is something that I'm going to do when we have a place to do it. Oh, I'm not trying. I just think it's cool. Like people that have, yeah, synesthesia. I just think that's a very interesting way to experience the world. Yeah, I know a few people that have it. Not everyone enjoys it. No, they work together. Yeah, they do. It's a very beautiful thing when I can see somebody working in their own unique way, right? Who was that? You, Kathy? I can't say. It is Kathy. It's about this subject, kind of. Yeah, I can't say. Never mind. Yeah. The first time I ever saw spirit, it freaked me out. I thought I was seeing things. Yeah. Yeah. And some people, like their unique way is only to see them in a shadow form, right? Um, and some people will see them in a light form. And some people, because everybody has their perspective, their perception. Plus, remember, from your unique perspective, you still have what's in your DNA, right? I find differences in people's perception of the world fascinating. I don't judge or envy others' gifts, but I always enjoy learning about them. Absolutely. I agree, Cindy. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Oh, I think we're done. I think we learned all we can learn tonight. I think we went through our ups and our downs. I'm glad I'm doing it with you guys, though. I love each and every one of you. Um, yeah, we got a long road. We got a long road, but it's a good road. It's a good road. So I will see you guys on Monday. Today is Friday. Oh, no more cat. Leave it to the Cancer over here, Tammy, to egg it on. She said, "Oh, no more cat fights." Anyway, I thank you guys for being here. I thank you for showing up with me. I thank you for growing with me. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of you. um, yeah, and I will see you on Monday. So Monday, yep. I love you too. I love you, love you, love you. I will see you on the next one. Bye.